to the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, and we said it last week. I said it last week. I think this is it. I think this is your chance. This generation wants to see it. Enough fluff, enough footage. We need to see you go into this ring and do it. So, Dave, did she do it? Did she impress?
Not me. She was fairly safe. I don't think she did bad. I just don't think the energy is there. I just don't. I don't know. Honestly, I came out of it a little bit more of a Becky fan.
What?
And yeah, I came out of it a little bit more of a Becky fan. And the reason is because I don't know. I think it's hard. It's hard being her. It's like being a Joker with no Batman.
Oh, that's what you mean.
It's like,
okay,
It's like she's clearly the Joker. Not calling her, obviously, I'm not calling her a clown. I mean, like the villain itself. Like she is the Joker in that comparison. There, like, who's Batman? Like the way she acts, the way she's very. I always get this word wrong. Theatrical in the ring.
No, that's not wrong.
But there's, it's not reciprocated. It's like she's playing a different game, and at times it makes her look crazy and not good and a little.
It makes it appear like she's overdoing it.
Yeah, she's overselling. She's doing shit. But if you really just kind of like take a second, and I don't know what it was about this match that made me kind of like it sit with me a little bit more, but I'm just like, fuck, man, I wish she had someone that could give her that energy right back. Someone who can counter that. Not that they have to also be theatrical, but like the person she's opposing, I think that's what it is. The people she's opposing aren't giving her a reason to behave that way. So she's still acting it, but like you're getting like dead fish in the ring with the other person.
Ooh, so, dead fish.
So again, not I don't know. I just didn't get a lot of energy from AJ. Again, I'm not here to shit on her.
She was blown up.
People love her. I don't see it. It is what it is. And I almost, even outside of AJ, like, who is that other person that Becky needs to be not seen like she's doing the most? Because I'm at this point, I'm sold she's not doing the most. I just think people aren't doing enough to keep up with her in whatever way, shape, or form that looks like. She doesn't have that opposing person. So I don't know. That's kind of what I got out of the match, which is, I think, a weird takeaway. But
no, not at all.
You're making a lot of sense.
You're making a lot of sense because that's a tale as old as time. When you got a baby face who doesn't have the right heel or a heel who doesn't have the right baby face, it just looks awkward. You look like a cornball baby face when you don't have a getting heel against you. And you look like a cartoony a-hole as a heel when you don't have that baby face that can get sympathy from the audience. That's wrestling 101. When Becky was making her entrance, and I do this from time to time, just to hype myself up. But I'm watching the show, and Becky's doing an entrance, and I said to my wife, I said, you know what? Tonight's a really big night for Becky. You tried to carry Maxine Dupree through this, didn't work. You tried to carry Larry Valkyria through this, it didn't work. You tried to carry Nikki Bella through this, it didn't work. Here's someone that I believe, at the very least, will hold her own. Because I didn't think AJ Lee was going to be able to get through that match without vomiting. I don't know how much ring time she's gotten in the last few months, but 11 years out of the big spotlight in a championship match on a PLE, a lot to ask. I know a lot of fans think that this is just robotics, but it's, even if you've been doing this your whole life, it's hard to get up from a nap and just have a match like that. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. So I wasn't watching this match with the assumption that AJ was going to be anywhere near as good as she was before. It's just impossible. 10 years, even if she'd been working for the last 10 years, 10 years is a long time to maintain your conditioning and your skill set. It's just hard. It's hard to do. This is coming from a 43-year-old man who used to do it damn near every day. To wake up and do it now would be fucking difficult to do. It just is. So I didn't really have a high bar of expectation for her. So for that, she met my bar as far as she didn't do anything that was ridiculously dumb. There wasn't any Nikki Bella spots where AJ just did something into the wind and Becky had to bump. So it wasn't bad and it wasn't in that vein, but there wasn't a generational dream match feel to this match. It wasn't like the best of this generation going up against the best of this current generation, you know, powers combined. Here we go. This is going to be a classic match. It wasn't that at all. But that doesn't mean that she being AJ Lee, can't get better over time. They're already booking a number one contenders match on Raw next week for her for WrestleMania. So they're obviously having plans for her to be a little bit more active in the coming weeks. So that's good. Once she gets back into the swing of things, she might start to look a little bit different. The promos. Okay. Her promos are where I have to start to check myself as a viewer. Because I'm one of those people. I was a big fan of her promo. I loved her promos from back in the day. I loved them. 2012, 2013, on fire. She was one of the best in the business. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. She comes across now very, I don't want to say stagey, but like you used the word earlier, very theatrical. She cuts her promos almost like she's delivering dialogue from a movie, kind of like. It doesn't have the same vibe. I went back and listened to some of her old promos, and apparently she's always done it. But back in that time, she was like the only good promo at the time. So it just felt really cool. Now she's in an era where everyone's cutting promos, and she doesn't really. I don't know. I'm getting a sense of revisionist history, where it's just like she was so good for so long.
Maybe in her time and the people around her, but we got talent
now. Yeah, she looks a little misplaced now. It's just like, and she's 10 years older now. She's in phenomenal shape. Daddy would still hit. I'm just saying.
There you go.
I'm just saying that Father Time gets us all, bro. Like, we'll talk about it in the next match, but her husband struggled too. Like, this is not an easy thing to do. It's very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult. But it wasn't terrible.
I would say this was her best showing. For sure. And this is
I agree with that. Yeah, it was definitely better than the other two matches.
And this is where it kind of had to be, because this is where she was like, you know what I mean? Like, this was a big match for her, especially if she was going to go over. Now is the time to do it. Again, I'm not saying anything bad about her. It's just it is what it is. I'm not saying she's like the best in the world, but she's got star power. Let's see what she does with it, and let's see who gets the rub from her.
Let's see where we go from here. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Let's see what they have in store
for her. Nice if it was Raquel. I'm not gonna hold you, because that belt would be perfect on Raquel right now.
Raquel and AJ, crazy.